Hello everyone, welcome to Starlight Shine Bright, even in the darkest night. Today we're going to do a reading on your 2024. And right in front of you there are 4 piles. Feel free to choose the pile that you feel resonated with. This is group 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're ready, you can click in the timeline in the description below and get ready to shine. Okay, if you have chosen group number 1, here is your reading. Let's see what is your first card for your 2024. And it is the gift of love and light. No one lights a lamp and then cover it with a bowl or hides it under a bed. A lamp is placed on a stand where its light can be seen by all who enter the house. Wow, this card gives me the feeling that you have everything you need to achieve your goals. And this 2024, you are going to nail it. I mean, look at those lights around her. Look at those beautiful rainbow color circle around her and the beautiful wings. Have you been hiding your gifts lately? Are you really good at something but somehow just not really either willing to show people, or you just somehow hide your talents? 2024 seems to be the year where you can express yourself. Okay, let's see if there's any more angel of the light that we'd like to talk before we check on your other decks. We have let the love light the way. Wow, again, 2024 feels like the year where your dreams gonna come true as long as you believe. So do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. So I think faith is going to be a big thing for you for this 2024. What do you believe in? What is your faith? Like, if everything fails you, like, is there anything at all that you're willing to trust? You're willing to just jump in without a hesitation? What is that motivation? What's that moat that get yourself out of the bed and actually push you to do stuff? This card gives me the feeling, again, love and light is repeated here. So clearly, those are going to be your keywords for 2024 to begin with. So, do you have a faith? Hold on to it, because that faith is going to give you even more drive for this 2024. Okay, let's see if Sacred Destiny. Wisdom. I feel if you felt alone in your previous years or past times, I feel this 2024 is going to introduce you to this new world where you get to be with a lot of people who are like you, like same kind or same level. Somehow, say you used to be on the surface all the time, and 2024, you finally jump in the sea and you realize, first of all, you're not alone. And secondly, there's a lot of people just like you. It's like you discovered this new world or new place. Abundance! Congratulations, you have the abundance. So clearly, you can expect a lot this 2024. Basically, like how the first card has given me the vibe that if you have been working so hard for something, this year is going to achieve all your goals. Maybe not entirely, but definitely the start. And with how much faith you have in you, your abilities, and your ambitions, with this new discovery of this new world and people, we have literally enlightenment in my hand. So I feel like you're going to basically harvest a lot, or maybe achievements that you're gonna get on the way. Okay, let's see if Tarot want to say anything. But I think so far, the Oracle deck has already told us a lot of information. Let's see the Animal Tarot. What do they have for you? Come out, come out. Okay, for my beautiful group number 1, we have, wait, I literally just saw this card. Penguin. Right. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. So like I said, if you felt that you couldn't resonate with people, or you felt like it wasn't for you, this year, 2024, you're going to find a lot more people. Like here, maybe you felt single, you felt left out before, but this year, you're going to find your own group. You're going to find your own tribe, because this is the year where you finally have this soul connection with someone. You finally, literally find your tribe, like the bunch of penguins with you. Wow, this is a really good confirmation. They have warm-hearted, devoted, loving, and faithful. Like I mentioned, faith. Wow. Let's see if there's anything else here. The dove. Ooh. So this is the beginning. What did I say about beginning? This is the beginning of new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, the rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. Wow, congratulations, group number 1. You have the dove. And this reminds me of peace, and also a bit of Aquarius and Libra energy, because the air and water, clearly. Not gonna lie, the first 2 cards here also kind of, the wings kind of give me the vibe of air energy, and then here the wisdom also give me the water energy. With the dove card here, it kind of just again highlights, which under the enlightenment highlights these 2 themes here. So air energy, water energy, if you have them, whether if it's your sun, moon, your ascendant, etc., embrace them. Okay, here even the penguin has this melted ice water behind them. So if it has been an ice mountain, this year is going to turn into water, a lot warmer. Here it has warm-hearted. So make sure you find the right people. Make sure you go for people who are very helping, very generous, very nice. They're willing to help just because they have the heart to help, not because of anything else. That would be important for you this year. Let's see. Renewal. Wow. The dove literally mentioned about the rebirth of a current relationship, and then right after there's new renewal. So anything you have encountered in 2023, if not before, may be completely different when it comes to 2024. So maybe you had a stereotypical ideas or thoughts about something regarding to something, but this year it might change completely. You might see the real side, the more soul-aligned side of this person or the situation or what's going on with your case. You're going to see something completely different. Here, it is time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you are on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. Embrace them. I literally said that when we got the abundance card. And here again, renewal also mentions embrace. You might even start your own family. Look at these beautiful raccoons. This reminds me of Rocket, but this is so sweet. I wish Rocket had a family. This is so sweet. And look at the butterfly. You have done your transformation period. You might have worked on that period for a very long time, or you may be starting on it or working on it. But this butterfly is leaving. So you have done that phase. You've done that cycle. You're basically moving on, going to start new. A renewal. You better be prepared for what's coming, because I think it's going to be big. Okay, so that's all the cards here. I actually want to find more information for you. Bear with me. Okay, just for you, I'm going to use another deck here. Not sure if I'm going to do that for the rest of the groups, but I feel like I want more info for you. You're going to have something great this year, and I want to give you as much information as possible for this reading. Let's see. The Hangman, patience, perspective. Every time I get the card patience, I'm just like, come on. Like I said, so here the butterfly is leaving, but it hasn't left yet, so there's still time till there. I mean, by the time I release this video, it's gonna be 2023, the end of it. So we still gotta wait, and it's not gonna happen just like a snap of finger. That's why we have the Hangman. But remember to be flexible and patience. As long as you pick the right people, the right person, the right place, all you gotta do is just be patient. So I think group number 1 knows what they want and knows what kind of situation they want to be in, which is nice because it's actually clear. And another keyword here is just patience. You just gotta wait. Meanwhile, being flexible, and that's it. Okay, we have another card. It says preparation and resourcefulness. Okay, so clearly, in order to get your prosperous future, your abundance card, the wisdom lays ahead. So you need to be prepared for what's coming, just so that when it happens, you wouldn't be, oh my God, what do I do? Oh my God, why am I here? What's going on? How should I solve it? You wouldn't be like, oh, I need help. What am I going to do? Should I back out? No. You need more trust in yourself. You need to believe yourself. You need to know that you are capable of anything coming your way, whether if it's challenge or gold falling out of sky. You're capable of capturing them all. You're capable of solving the issues or problems or abundance that you deserve on the way. Just have faith in that. You can solve it, because I do feel you know what's going to happen or what will be the solution. Because although you have the Hangman, but I still feel like you might be lost for a tiny little period of time, and then immediately you know what to do. You might be saying, okay, I want to get from A to B, but I'm lost and the map is not working properly. Intuitively, I should go left. But I felt like going right. That's when you make a decision. But because we have the wisdom card, maybe sometimes it will be more helpful to ask someone who may have more information. So for example, you want to ask the staff member, and then the staff member tend to know a bit more about the neighborhood. So you're prepared, so you won't be late. You wouldn't be like, okay, so if I go left, and then you just go for it, and then you actually lost. But if you grab someone on the street or local neighborhoods who are familiar with the area, and you just ask them, maybe you're gonna have a clearer answer and clearer direction. So do seek help. Although I see you are capable, but if you want to be more prepared for the situation that you're going to face, don't hesitate. Just, if you rely on map too much and they do fail you sometimes, feel free to ask for help. A 7 of feathers here, resourcefulness. I just feel like it's never enough preparation is kind of what I feel from this card. It's just like, I'm gonna have a party tomorrow, I'm gonna wear this, and then it turns out they changed the theme, or you thought it was another theme, and it turns out that you have plan B in your bag. You tend to have another more, I feel just more prepared, basically. You can never prepare enough. I know there's a saying that some successful people, they always have a plan B. Here is definitely, if not suggestion, And if you used to have plan B, do have that. If not, like even plan C, just get prepared. And also be open-minded about what's coming, because I see big abundance and literally a new start. Something different. Something you used to think one way and this 2024 is going to tell you another way. Something that could tear your old world down. That's how I feel. So do be prepared, whether it's materially or mentally. Just be prepared. Let me see if I can get one more card for you. I really like this group because the butterfly is leaving. I love that. Okay. Ooh, right, let's do it. Aha! Oh my god, Justice! Okay, again, the Justice card really reminds me of the dove that is having this beautiful balance and reminds me of Libra energy. And also, this is the bird. There we go. So we have clarity and truth. Like I said, this old world or some old concepts, some stereotypical ideas about something or someone may be completely wrong. And 2024 is when you're going to find out more about it. And we have the clarity card here. Justice. It's like the Shawshank's Redemption? What was the movie called?
The Shawshank's Redemption.
So he was wronged, and eventually he found his own justice. It's just like sometimes things take time, and that's a good thing, because it all turns out fine. And other than his own redemption, he also helped someone else. And meanwhile, the bad guys gets punished. So it's actually a good thing that sometimes it needs to wait a bit. So do have patience once again. Wait, where's our patience card? The Hangman. So maybe patience is actually good for you. I know sometimes it feels like, oh, it's so agony to wait. Why have waited all this time and I have to wait longer? I know, I hate that too. But if he was never captured, he could never punish those bad guys. So maybe on the other angle, he was like the god to the prison, and he was the god who saved all those people in a way that by punishing the bad, whether he intended to do so or it would just happened. So wait a bit. Yeah, wait a bit. And you can get more than what you expected, because the renewal card here and abundance, I feel like sometimes you want too little and life want to give you more because you deserve them. And that's when you got to have patience for a bigger one. You say, I want a 10, and then after how long I'll get it. But then it turns out you couldn't within the time, because the world, the divine, they want you to have 20. But instead of waiting double of the time, maybe you just wait half more and you'll get 20. And that's what I feel. You're playing a really important, crucial character in your life that's going to impact the world bigger than you think. And that will be a lot clearer once you are in 2024. And because it's a whole year reading, so this is very general. So if you could come back to my channel, come back to this video by the end of 2024 and feel free to share. So that's your Justice card, and last card is Queen of the Crystals, comfort and prosperity. I literally mentioned prosperity when I saw abundance, and here again. Wow. It's just, I don't know, I just feel like you deserve a lot more. Oh, by the way, other than autumn, okay, here is saying Ace of Summer, and this is King of Summer. So summer is definitely going to be big for you. Prepare good changes. And then, yep, I think that's the only season we have. Meanwhile, I think spring could be a good start. So don't ignore your spring and summer. These are like the two seasons that you can have a good expectation on. And enlightenment. So if you've been a shadow, feel free to embrace all the highlights, all the enlightenments coming your way, because you so deserve them. Okay, I think that's all the information I have for you, group number 1. Thank you so much for watching my video, and feel free to check on my other pick a card readings and other videos, although this is actually my first video for my channel. But thank you so much for being here, and hopefully I will see you again. Bye. Hello, group number 2. If you have picked this beautiful stone as your number 2, here's your reading. Let's start with your first card. God will lead the way. They were convinced by the power of miraculous signs and wonders and by the power of God's Spirit. Okay, I feel like 2024 could be the start of finding your own way to the path that you meant to be on. Because sometimes we get lost and we don't know what we truly want. And this card gives me the feeling that this 2024, you're going to start to have faith, or you're going to start to have actual goals and knowing the path to get there. You're going to have like a map from scratch. If not, you made it or you have got it from somewhere. But I feel like you're going to start having a map for this 2024 if you were lost. Let's see what the Animal Tarot have for us. Group number 2. Ace of Summers. Ooh. Okay, so this is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be first blush of romantic love, the rebirth of a current relationship, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. I feel like awakening of spiritual gifts and insights is particularly for you. I just feel like maybe you have been a little dove all your life, not realize what the wings are for, until 2024 is going to show you the function of your wings. There's a lyrics that's just like played in my head while I was talking about dove. It's not until you fall that you fly. So people have wings and they don't realize that until they fall. Maybe off the cliff, maybe just some heights. That's when they realize, I have wings. I can fly. I have more abilities, more capable than I ever imagined to be. I just never activated it or never thought of it. But this year, this 2024, you're going to be either discovering your hidden talents, or God's going to lead the way. Whether regardless your religion, of course, but divine realms, they're going to show you a map. You may have to draw it with them, or they're going to show you. And pick a card reading is definitely one of the ways to find your way if you're lost, by the way. Not limited to my channel, because this is my first video. Okay, is there an... Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. We have Prince of Autumn, Seahorse. It has trustworthy, dedicated, protective, and funny. Interesting. So it talks about the importance of make a detailed plan. What did I say about the map? Oh my god. Honestly, they just resonate so well. So it's important this year, 2024, that you're going to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavors. So if you want something, don't just say it. Don't just do it. Make a plan. See how it may turn out. See what you're going to get. See the risks and everything before you act on it. Okay? And once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate actions and get as much accomplished as possible. So I see this year 2024 is going to be quite prosperous for you, at least in comparison to 2023. This 2024 is going to bring you some surprises on the way, and also we see a lot of golden coins here. So you're either going to be starting to have this stable position, a stable place, this stable calm vibe energy in you for this 2024. Your feet are going to be on the ground, but if you're falling, your wings going to come out. That kind of feeling in this 2024. So do make sure you have a map so you know where you're going, and make sure you do a plan if you want to act on something. Here I think it's mainly about material and financial and probably work. If you're looking for work, 2024 is going to give you the answer, what you're truly capable of, what you want, what you like. And then the last two cards here. First is the Ram. Occasionally, you may experience clashes with others. That's very strong Aries energy. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, then do what you can to minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals or beliefs. So clearly, if you're a fire sign, or if you're going to deal with another fire sign, which includes Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So if you're going to deal with a fire sign, and I think if you have fire sign in your sun, moon, or ascendant, etc., just before you start a fight, before you actually get involved, think about if this situation is worth of your energy, because people have finite energy in limited time, and do you really want to waste your energy on something that is worthless, or do you prefer to put that energy on something that's going to help and improve your life? Okay, so if someone starts a fight or if you see something, make sure you think about it before you act on it. Is it really matter to me that much that I want to spend my energy to argue or to get into the fight? Okay. Prince of Summer. Interesting. So this actually covers 3 seasons, and summer stands out twice. Frog. Romantic, flirtation, introspective, and enchanting. Wow. So I know this drama is called a prince that was changed into a frog, because normally it should be, traditionally, I think it was the frog that turned into prince. And in this case, I think you have been in one position for too long, or you have been stuck in a particular, say you were stuck in a well and your legs aren't capable to get you out of that well. That's when you discover the fact that you're taller. You're actually a prince, regardless of your actual gender. This is energy I'm seeing. You finally stand up for yourself and realize your true potential. Not waste your energy on things that's worthless, but realize what kind of person you want to be. Okay? And here it mentions a deep emotional and probably romantic experience, because we have the glass shoe here. It kind of reminds me of Cinderella, and this reminds me of the prince. So maybe you're actually opening a door for you this 2024. You're actually going to experience something like the fairy tale, something romantic, something magical. You can look forward to that for this year. So a deeply emotional, probably romantic experience will swipe you off your feet. Interesting. Things can move very quickly during such whirlwind encounters. So stay balanced and make decisions with both your heart and your intellect. It's interesting. So I feel like sometimes, other than being very told what to do, or others' expectation, they want you to act in a certain way, maybe try and see if there's another way that would benefit you more. Like if people think that you're just a frog, and then that they think you're a frog, so you're gonna act like one. No, this year is when you truly discover the fact that you are more than that. People think too little about you because you have hidden talent that was yet to be discovered and will be revealed in this 2024. And who says a Prince Frog cannot find his own Cinderella. And who says the Cinderella doesn't deserve her place? No. She believed in the magic. She believed all the things that others may think impossible once. But have faith, because I see this year is going to be a stable discovering year. And your biggest challenge is your own self-limiting belief. And once you lift that self-limiting belief completely, that is when I see you truly finding the potential, truly become, at least on the way to become who you truly are. Very interesting. Let me see if Sacred Destiny want to say anything before we end off this reading. Let's see. Abundance. This card came up from first group too, and this card also. So clearly, you can expect material goods and spiritual improvement, spiritual awakening for this 2024. And do make sure you don't have too much expectations, because you're still on the way to the journey. It's like, I planted the apple tree. I want to have apples already. It takes time. And abundance here gives me this secured future, because your energy group number 2 is actually quite stable to me this 2024. So once you build that foundation, once you know what you want and build upon that, abundance is definitely on your way. Just make sure not to waste energy with people who don't deserve your time. And have faith in the divine realms and whatever religion you believe in. In line, wow, this card. This is going to be a big year for you, 2024. It's going to be, say if you live in a shadow for so long, say if you live in under someone else's shadow or whatever, you're gonna stand out. Maybe step by step, but you're gonna stand out. This is an amazing year for you to be who you are, to find your true self. That's what I see. I see if there's any more before we finish. Power. First of all, you're not alone. Anyone tell you, they're wrong. Why? We have the frog. And we have trustworthy. So I can see some solid either friendship, co-workers, relationship, romantic, anything. I can see some trustworthy, functional, supporting relationship in this 2024. And you're not alone. Okay, there's Prince, there's our princess. And we have the power. So first of all, you're going to discover your true power. Secondly, you're not going to be alone. There will be people who have done exactly the same thing, or people who could inspire you on the way. So make sure to believe it can happen, and it will happen. All you got to do is believe. You are not alone. You never are. Until the bird take their first flight, they can't fly. But they are birds. But if they never tried it, they don't know how capable they are. Don't do anything dangerous, of course, but if you're a bird born with wings, this is the year that you're going to discover the function of your wings. They may be hidden, they may be sacral, but make sure to believe yourself. Because sometimes, even adventurous stuff, people think, oh, it's so scary. Like roller coaster, for example. Oh, this is so scary. I'm gonna get so dizzy or something like that. Some people, yes, maybe, but not for you. Because you are about to, or on the way, awakening your true potential and true powers. So instead of just go with the wave, you can be something completely... You can be the underdog, people underestimate you and you turn out to be something amazing, something great, something. I think there's some inner child of you that you kind of neglected for a while. But if you're trying to embrace that inner child, or trying to talk to your inner child and see if you can find more motive and see the true self within everything outside of you, what the society, the standards for us. I think there's something more truthful about you that was hidden. And this is the year where you're going to find out more. Okay, I think that's all the information I have for you. Group number 2, I love this stone, by the way. You have a good taste picking this stone. It's like a hidden beauty. Normally it's just like a dough, but when you reflect it with light, certain angle, it's going to show you its own brightness, and it's one of my favorites, I gotta say. So best of luck and believe in yourself. Also, if you like this video, feel free to support me, and I would love to see you in my future videos, because this is my first one, and feel free to check others if by the time I have posted more. But thank you for your time. Thank you so much for being here with me. Lover piles. Best of luck. Bye. Okay, my beautiful group number 3s. If you have chosen this stone, this is your group. Let's see what's your first card. Have the faith to walk through new doors. For everything, there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. I feel like if you've been wondering about which doors or which path to take, I think this card is here to tell you, pick the new one, pick the new doors, the more unknown, less controlled variables, the more possible one. And because he says everything, there's a season, I feel like this might be a time limit choice. So if you have this limitation of time where you need to make a decision, make sure it's the colorful one. Look at her dress. Make sure you pick the one that is colorful. The one that is prosperous. Okay, let's start your reading. Let's see if Animal wants to say anything. Okay. We have the Dolphin. An opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. What did I just say about limited time? Moving quickly is important, yet there's nothing you cannot handle if you follow your inner guidance. Interesting. So something tells me you know what you want. Deep inside you, your heart, there is something you want. Even if you weren't sure, this card here tells me you know what you want. Just pick that one. And if this opportunity was yet arise for you, you can wait a little bit, because this is a 24-year reading. So if you're facing questions or options, just take it. It's a general reading, but something tells me you have the answer. You know what you want. You know which path you want. Something deep inside of you, that voice tells you that you know which one is the right one. Interesting. I like that. Woo! We have the Ten of Summers and the Princess of Summer. Summer, interesting. The prairie dog. It is time to express your love and appreciation for family. Be it relatives or a chosen family of close friends. Interesting. So if this new doors has got anything to do with your new family, family members, finding your spouse, finding your partner, getting a more stable foundation for your future or something? Because I see a little cute sweeties down there playing. Okay, so whether if it's your blood related family or your soul family, this could be your friends. That could be from your soul family. You're not blood related, but you love each other and you enjoy the time you spend with each other. And here we have congratulations, may be in order on a happy, fulfilling marriage, as well as raising happy, balanced children. Okay. So we have 4 prairie dog here in the 10 of summer. So maybe if you had 4 wishes, this year is going to happen. At least happening, because they're just little ones. So if you have buried seeds a long time ago, this year is the year where you're going to see them grow. You're going to see all these 4 possible things start growing and manifesting. This is really cool. There's a rainbow on the back. You're going to find a soulmate, regardless if it's romantic or friendship or anything. You're going to find a soulmate. I can feel that. And someone who can be 1 + 1 that is bigger than 2 for you. So 1 + 1 actually ended up being 4. So you can look forward to that, because that sounds very, I don't know, positive to start with. Okay, we have the Princess of Summer, the deer. Wow. You can expect to kind of a new romantic relationship. These 2 cards, they're like recognizing each other and highlighting each other, or close platonic friendship. You may suddenly receive an emotional message from someone or be invited to a social event. Interesting. So if you're single, you haven't yet found your soulmate, or you don't know what the hell is going on, be aware of the invitation. Someone is going to build a bridge for you. Make sure you go. That's how you're going to meet them. And I don't know, 10 of Summer also gave me the feeling of 10 of Cups. It's like fulfilling. And if you do have a partner, I can feel the manifestation of it. If you're a stickering one, go to the invitation. A soulmate. So it doesn't have to be romantic, although romantic kind of repeated themselves in the 2 cards, but it's definitely someone or something that is really good for you, that makes 1 + 1 = 4, if not more. You know, it's more than number that the person can give you. It's the quality and the outcome that you 2 together are way more than any normal 1 + 1. If that makes sense? Okay, see 1 more card. Oh my god, I said 1. Okay. Animals loves you. Animal Tarot loves you. Here we go. 2 of Winter. Do tell me you're looking for one, because even if you're not, they're gonna come to you. All right, the Dachshund dog. Procrastination and worrying about what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. Decision making. If you are torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance again. You know what you want. Why are you here? You know what you want. It's gonna happen. Okay, this is your general 2024, but you want something, you know what it is, you know how to get it, you know it's gonna happen, do it. Don't let procrastination get in your way. Then we have the Queen of Summer. Summer is repeated 3 times here. Swan. This is time of deep emotions and heightened intuition, and you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. Interesting. So you're definitely gonna have something either new, because we talk about invitation, or a soulmate that is going to be more enhanced or discovered in this 2024. And make sure, I understand, you love the person, you love the situation, you love to give, but make sure your own desires is met before you give out too much, because you can never give when you only have an empty cup yourself. Make sure you're happy, and then you can spread that happiness. Same thing goes here. Make sure your needs are met, and then help others. Whether it's help or caring, loving, anything at all. Then we have the Princess of Autumn. Cheerful. So by the time of autumn, you're likely gonna start cheering for this, whatever that has been mentioned happening. Okay? Reliable, intelligent, mischievous. Interesting. The tabby cat, a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Congratulations! Seize this chance to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career. Interesting. So, other than relationship and soulmates and your own needs, here also talk about others, just like your first card. I would call this a theme card because we started with this one and it kind of covers a lot already. Here talks about financial situation as well as education. And this isn't and shouldn't be limited to school, because I feel like everyone should just keep on going, keep on learning. Doesn't mean you had a degree or you have a paper, meaning you don't have to learn anymore. So on the journey, just pick up new things, learn more tricks, maybe a new language, anything possible. On the journey, we're gonna encounter more and more in our lives. The world is opening up and we get to see more people. Which is why I think study or education shouldn't be limited to school. And we shouldn't go to school for that piece of paper, but rather what we learned from it, the knowledge. And it doesn't have to be recognized by the paper. So, for example, English is my second language, and I used to self-taught myself Japanese, and I love it. I just felt like I know a bit more about the world. I know it's silly. Okay, either way, if the opportunity or invitation has not been shown to you yet, I think it's gonna come, because you're gonna be cheerful about it. So clearly, this 2024, Divine has a plan for you, and they have prepared some new opportunities for you. Other than your own intuition, your inner guidance, there will also be actual solid opportunities coming your way. So make sure when it comes to work or education or study, etc., think positively, because they're coming. Because sometimes when people think negatively, it kind of pushes this opportunity away. So I'd like you to embrace positivity at this stage. And when it comes to exciting, uplifting, it may not be great at the beginning, just so you know. Kind of like the swan, you want to help others, but then, it doesn't mean you have to sacrifice. But sometimes you can't make things perfect. It can't be a perfect story from the beginning to the end, otherwise people won't listen to it. And in your case, I see a huge leap of improvement, or a huge jump from the ground, and it might hurt from the beginning, it might be disappointed from the beginning, but at least you're on the right way. At least you know it's all worth it, because cheerful, reliable, so it won't fail you. maybe at the beginning, but definitely not the results. Do we have anything else? Let us check on the Secret Destiny. Ooh, protection, interesting. Okay, let's shuffle the cards and see if there's any last information for my beautiful. I feel like the way how I shuffle cards, sometimes the last cards come from the top. Okay, we have protection and wisdom. Oh, did I just mention wisdom? No, I mentioned intelligence. Wow, so if you are still studying or you're still gaining some, on the way of gaining something, this kind of tells you you're equipped, you're capable of the final battle, you're capable of that achievement if you're still on the way. And we have delight. That kind of resonates with the cheerful as well, because it's only when you are full, you have spare breadcrumbs, is when you feed to the bird. So again, this one card here, Queen of Summer. Make sure you're fulfilled and then spare the love to others. Anything else? Action! Okay, I do feel there's the limitation of time. If you gotta make a decision, make it. Because once you pass it, I think you're gonna wait a lot longer. It's like now or a lot longer. Okay, not a lot, but I think just don't let procrastination get in your way. Because you know what you want, just go for it. Simple. Sometimes people think life is so difficult, life is so complicated, but actually, it's not as complicated as you think. It's acted by man. And we are the ones who determine our future, makes that decision, makes that action. That's how we make the first step on the entire long journey. So just delete your procrastination at this point. Hide it or just delete it, kick it out of you. You need to make this decision and you gotta make it within the time you have. Because like this card gave me the feeling that now is a good time. But if you pass this time, there may be more, but you don't want to wait much longer, do you? Unless you're willing to wait, then forget what I said. It's just this 10 of Summer, you know, I just feel like this is a really good opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to actually express your feelings, love, and appreciation for another person or situations or positions that you have always wanted for so long, and now you can act on it. Just act on it. Just do it. Interesting. I think that's all the cards and information I have for you. Group number 3, thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to support me and feel free to check out my other videos that I may be posting in the future, because this is my first video. Thank you so much and best of luck. Bye. Okay, group number 4, if you picked this beautiful clear quartz, here is your reading for your 2024. Let's see your first card. See everything through the eyes of love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. Okay, fellas, I think you might need to see things through a different angle. If you have been waiting, I think this card is telling you to wait a bit longer. Meanwhile, trying to see things in a different angle. Because in one of the previous groups, the patient card also came up. And it was talking about waiting a bit more to get kind of double, if not more, rewards since you have waited this long anyway. Interesting. Let's see what the Animal Tarot got to say about your 2024. Oh, this card is just okay. The Star. Take it slow, I think, bit by bit. You are about to take a big leap forward with your life. Worry will be replaced with optimism, fear with hope, and joy is coming home to roost. Wow. That is a beautiful sign. It looks like to me that you admire butterflies, see how free and beautiful they are, but ignored your own feathers. You ignored how pretty, how beautiful you are yourself. That tends to happen. So you see celebrity or someone and you just feel, wow, they're so brilliant, they're so beautiful, and you forgot to look at yourself in the mirror and see how beautiful you are. And this card just gives me the feeling that love doesn't have to be one-sided. Love yourself to love others, and love shouldn't be anything else. It should be nice and pure. Here it says love is patient and kind. So if you have other feelings, that is not love. Okay, let's see what else they have for us. The life experience. Oh, the butterflies out again. Important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions you know that are right for you. Okay, so clearly you're facing, like, I don't know if it's like a crossroad or decisions or opportunities, but you know what direction you want to go. And the wrong crowd or the wrong individual would only bring you down. I mean, look at his life experience. Like, this butterfly lost track of their own kind and went after something that would not even care any bit about them. And the butterfly is so below them, and this is not balance. Life experience is, it makes me feel like you need to experience imbalance to know the balancedness, if that makes sense. Because if everything was just so right for you and there's no fun and there's nothing to experience, because 1 + 1 = 2, simple as. And I think this card here is trying to tell you that you know what you want, you know what you're capable of. So why spending the energy for someone who just look beneath you or not even looking at you? That is life experience. But we got to move on, because see, your crowd is waiting for you. They want you back, or they want to lead you to a brighter, a wider future, a better field than sticking with this chopped wood. And you're meant to fly. So don't just stuck with the wrong person or wrong situation when you know what is right for you. That's a really interesting card. And this does look like a big lip, because there are 5 different river water, and any of them could lead to completely different ways. It's interesting. Let's see if there's any more cards. We have the prairie dog. 10 of summer. Interesting. 10 of cups feeling, like the vibe here. Okay, what else? 12 winter, right. Okay, the prairie dog appeared in previous group, and it kind of just talk about, you know what you want, and it might take time because nothing's nice and smooth at the beginning, but it all came out together eventually. Like it will pull it together eventually. It's just all about process. Okay, so here it says it's time to express your love and appreciation for family, and be it relatives or a chosen family of close friends. Congratulations may being older on a happy, fulfilling marriage, and as well as raising happy, balanced children. So I can see some seed that you previously planted in either 2023 or previous years will come in fruition for your 2024, and those are gonna happen. You will find someone that actually align with you, and under the beautiful rainbow, it's not easy to spot the rainbow. It's kind of like only between those two prairie dogs who can see the rainbow. And these four are raised under the rainbow, but not seeing how beautiful they are because they never experienced them. You gotta have rain before you have rainbows. And you are either experiencing the rain stage because you're at the wrong place with the wrong person, or you're going to go through that stage because time is funny, because now we're doing the 2024 reading, and time is funny that I can see a storyline, but I don't know exactly which bit of it you currently at. So I can see that once you go through the rain, the water that you meant to go through, that's when you're going to see a rainbow. Okay. And the Dachshund dog, yes, this came up in previous group as well. It talks about True of Winter, which again, I do think there's someone who truly aligns with you. Okay, they may look different to you. There's the same breed, but they look different somehow. But that doesn't mean they're not your same kind. It's like they have their own way of communicating. They talk to each other, and I don't know, they're actually same. Humans know it. I'm not sure if they know it because they actually look slightly different. The ear and the color of the feather and the length, the fur, not feather. So we're talking about birds early on. Procrastination and worrying what others will think is blocking you from making a decision. If you are torn between your own desires and someone else's, follow your inner guidance. So this card is basically saying that if you're facing a decision, make sure, don't just praise the others. Make sure you have your own needs met first. Say if these two, they found a bone and one is like, I'm not hungry, you can have it. And then the other one had it. And this one's like, oh, I'm so hungry, we should have shared it. I'm starving now. And that shouldn't be right, because if this person truly aligns with you, they will try to think in your angle instead of just take what you offer. So there's that. And also, of course, procrastination. I think you know what's going on and you know what you want, but something is blocking you. Let's see if we can find any more cards. All right, Secret Destiny. What else do we have for this beautiful pile number 4? Our clear quartz pile. We have the Wisdom. Okay, I'm sure 2024 is gonna show you something different. It's gonna show you, like, if not a new world, but definitely some different groups that you more align with. And you may think you need to blend in, but actually there's another group that was ready for you, and you just gotta discover them. Which is funny. It kind of feels just like find your own kind. Who is your kind? Who isn't your kind? And what's gonna happen if you have your own kind? and what's going to happen if you follow the wrong one. Stillness. So 2024 for group number 4, I think there's still yet to learn from life experience. If it's difficult to make a decision, I understand, because life is difficult. And if it's always so simple and clear, what's the fun in that? You wouldn't want to watch someone just born with the silver spoon and just fly their way up, right? You want to see something like, I don't know, Cinderella, or someone start small but had the potential, didn't know, and it actually grew so much bigger than they ever anticipated. And that would be a lot more fun because you had more life experience than those who had silver spoon in their mouths when they were born. Flexibility. Okay, although you have the stillness, I think it's either the stage is currently stuck and it's not easy to move on, but you can always be flexible. Just because, you know, life gives you lemons doesn't mean you have to swallow it or throw it away. You can turn it into something beautiful. You can grow a lemon tree. That'll be more lemons. You can sell the fruits. You can do anything else. It doesn't have to be, why would he give me lemons? This is horrible. I'm gonna throw this away. We're done. Maybe you can turn it into something more beautiful. At the end of the day, it's all of life experience. How much you experience, from what height. I think it's, which card was it? Yeah. From what height, what kind of things you experience, and if they don't align with you, they're not your kind. Go find your own kind. Illumination. Okay, so like I said, you might feel this stuck energy because of stillness and procrastination. But this card here, I think this 2024, you're going to see things a lot clearer. You're going to see things in a way that you couldn't see before, where there's no more fogs. Like I mentioned, there was rainbows here. And the foggy days will be gone. The rain may or may not come in, but your life will be more enlightened, more clearer. The clouds gonna fade eventually, and you get to see things a lot simpler, a lot easier than it was. Here's one more card. Purity. That is your biggest weapon. When it comes to butterfly and birds, I think although they both can fly, but they're not the same breed. And butterfly, they actually went through a lot more, and they have to crawl out of that cocoon. They had to transform themselves. They actually experienced a lot more. I mean, birds also came out of the egg, but they didn't have to transform themselves. Like the caterpillar too, the cocoon too, the butterfly. So somehow, even though they're like different breeds, but like somehow they had different life experience. And that tend to happen if people had different experience. They will see things, see the world in a different angle, in a different way. But for you, my lovely number 4, purity, that is your biggest weapon. Just because the world is complicated, people getting stained and stuff, doesn't mean you have to be one of them, doesn't mean you have to join them. The world is the way how you see it. Some people may think purity is boring, is fake, But with the illumination card alongside the purity, I think shallow people sees things in their own way, but you, my dear, you know what you want, and the fog will be lifted for you this 2024, and you finally get to find your own breed. People who align with you, if not more than one, like people. I think what you have experienced is showing you other possibilities, what has happened to show you you're not in your information cocoon anymore. You are facing the world with courage. You are fighting your own ground. Just because someone tells you to do something doesn't mean you have to do it. Like I said, the lemon, you don't have to throw it away or suck it. Just flexibility. There are a lot more possibilities and a lot more ways to do things. So they definitely happen for good reasons that you will realize eventually by the end of 2024 because of illumination. But until then, it's all about life experience and stillness. The 10 of Summer here, I think, although you got to take things slow because of the Star card here, I think 10 of Summer here is telling me, give me the feeling that you are assured with beautiful life. You can have absolutely fulfillment, because it gives me the vibe 10 of Cups and a happy reunion, if not union. And reunion as in, like, maybe you know this person from previous life, maybe you know this person and then something happens, but it just makes me feel like eventually it's gonna be a happy ending. It's like the old fairy tale, happily ever after. However, until you are there, you're not there yet. Meanwhile, keep in mind, people are different. You are pure the way you are. People look different, may just be the same. People look similar, may be completely different. Be yourself. See things from different angles. See things through the eyes of love. Okay, I think that's all the information I have for you, my group number 4. If you like this video, feel free to support me. And I really look forward to see you again in my future videos, because this is my first video. So thank you so much for sticking this long with me, and best of luck. Bye.